Yo, what's going on YouTube? I'm gonna keep this real short. Saul Canelo Alvarez, congratulations. He's the new WBO 154 champion. A champion many times over. He beat Liam Beefy Smith. And hey man, if you listen to my prediction video, I'm gonna leave a link in the description below. Check it out and play it out exactly. How I foretelled it, man. Saul Canelo Alvarez was just on a different level. He looked good with the jab, man. The jab was solid. Body work was solid. And the one thing he did best was his combinations and everything. The footwork was good. Yeah, he laid up on the ropes. He was trying to lure Liam Smith in. It played out in I think it was the 7th or the 8th round, where it actually worked in Saul Canelo Alvarez's favor when he got his first knockdown or whatever. It was I think it was a left hook, but it was a combination. You know what I'm saying? He finished with a left hook, and he got the dude down, and then all of a sudden it was body punches after that. I believe it was in the 9th round. He finished him with another body punch. But yeah, man, it was good, man. It was good that Canelo Alvarez got the win. He's doing good things. He's a young guy. He's about 26 years old. Yeah, man, the guy's 26 years old, man. He's really making his way. And boxing and stuff like that. Does he have to step up in competition? You can say yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It's nowhere really to go right now. I mean, unless he wants money fights and stuff like that. So I believe they want Kell Brook wants to fight Saul Canelo Alvarez. I think Eddie Hearn was saying that. Basically, he's probably just cashing out on Kell Brook. Kell Brook, he wants to cash out. You know what I'm saying? He wants to do his thing. I mean, he's been a boxer for a long time. Outside of winning a belt at the welterweight division, he hasn't really done much as far as making a payday or being a household name, dude. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but yeah, man. I asked some guy. Like I said, I work security at a few pubs and stuff like that on the weekends. And I saw a guy with a UK, ID card, and I'm like, hey, what do you think about Kell Brook? He didn't even know who he was. So Kell Brook is doing his thing. He's just trying to make money right now. He has been in boxing long enough, and like I said, EJ said, getting some of these fights, man, you're gonna be spending your money on these medical bills. So anyway, that's what he's doing right now with that broken orbital. But yeah, man, Saul beat Ezelani Lara. Good fight. He beat Miguel Cotto. He beat Amir Khan. But the guy that's really on his heels now is Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, and he's on the heels of the Charlo brothers. Especially I think it's who is this guy? Let me see, was it yeah, Jamel Charlo. And Laura, hell, you know what I'm saying? Hell, I mean, Demetrius Boo Boo Andre, like I said, man, all you gotta do is keep on beating these fighters, the top-notch fighters, the best guys, and I sort of reference it to Earl Spence. I said, man, just keep on fighting. Get yourself ranked in the number one spot in every division, and Demetrius Boo Boo Andre has done that at 154. So as far as anybody who gets has the right to call out anybody is at 154 is Julian J Rock Williams and Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. Julian J Rock Williams is supposed to be having a fight with Jamal Charlo. And Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade is ranked number 2. He probably had to fight an eliminator for the number 1 spot in the WBO. But as far as the WBA And the WBC, he's right there, man. The only dude that's really stopping him in the WBA is some Jack Cole. I think it's Cole K or something like that. I never heard of the dude. I never seen him fight. But yeah, it'd be nice, man, to see like Saul Canelo Alvarez versus Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. But I think they really want to make that Kell Brook fight. And Kell Brook, depending on how his health is and everything like that, is probably going to be ready for May of next year to fight against Saul Canelo Alvarez. You know, these sanctioning bodies, they want to make money too. And from my understanding, man, Saul Canelo Alvarez did what it was like 50 something, like 51,000 people in Texas. Where was that at? Yeah, man, Arlington, man, at the AT&T stadium in Arlington, Texas. Man, the people came out, man. His fans really came and like showed up, man, to support him. So as of right now, man, Saul Canelo Alvarez, he's running the show. He gets to do what he wants to do. I mean, he's a star in boxing. He's setting his own rules. Excuse me, man. Whether you like it or not, man, he's doing his thing, man. So, yeah, man. No hate on Saul Canelo Alvarez, what he's doing right now. He's a prize fighter. And he wants to make money, man. He wants to maximize his dollars. You know, he's not even 30 years old yet. I mean, he's getting there. But he won't be 27 till like July next year. So, you know what I'm saying? He's got plenty of time. As far as his weight and everything like that, is he killing himself to make the weight? Maybe so, man. Maybe so. You know what? I think it was also mentioned that Saul Canelo Alvarez and Liam Smith opted out of VADA testing and stuff like that. So that says a lot. So I don't know whether it was due to like finances, because you do have to pay these people, you know, to do the doping testings and stuff like that, or maybe both of them were. Maybe they were juicing. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But it was between them. They signed a contract. They got it done. Liam Smith, he made his biggest payday. Saul Canelo Alvarez, he gets a belt against a credible opponent, Liam Smith. And this thing about Liam Smith, man, I spoke to EJ Boxing Live, man, last night, man. Early, you know, actually, like, today, it was, like, early in the morning, man. I was coming back from work. And he seemed kind of, like, upset, man, because he put, like, money on Liam Smith. But he was like, man, you know, some of these UK fighters, they got belts, but they, like, going down, you know what I'm saying? It's always some kind of, like, asterisk mark next to they wins, you know what I'm saying? There's always some kind of circumstance or something like that, you know, because Liam Smith won the belt versus John Thompson, man. You know, on it was a vacant belt, a WBO belt, and we can't fault him for that, man. You know, it was his time to shine, man. He got the belt. He defended it a couple of times. He did a great job, you know, defending the belt. And then he had an opportunity to make a payday, man. You know, I'm pretty sure he was disappointed and everything like that, you know, and losing because, you know, his fans followed him and everything like that. I believe EJ said it was like maybe like 300 people, which is a lot, you know, considering that Liam Smith is not like the biggest guy coming out of the UK. He's not like Anthony Joshua or Ricky Hatton or anything like that. But, yeah, he wanted to win. And he did a great job, man. You know, he was doing a great job. But the thing is, it was that footwork and the fact that he didn't give himself space, man, when Saul Canelo Alvarez was on the ropes. He did a great job landing the right hand and stuff like that. But, you know, Saul Canelo Alvarez, he didn't look too winded, man. You know, a lot of people say he had stamina issues. To me, he was, like, very active. he didn't lay up on the ropes till like later in the rounds. I think it was like maybe after like maybe the sixth or something like that. But he came out banging, especially pumping out that jab. Man, he did a great job going to the body with the jab and stuff like that. So I thought he did a great job, man, and he got the belt. He didn't look bad, man. He didn't look bad in the fight and nothing like that. You know, I'm not the biggest Saul Canelo Alvarez fan. Yes, I'm probably like knocking him a little bit because you know we expect more of him. You know what I'm saying? Because you know a lot of people, you know, they say he's great. He's the number one pound for pound, at least on BoxRec and stuff like that. So you know you probably like expect him to challenge himself and stuff like that. But you know he's keeping quiet, making his money, and outside of him speaking Spanish or something like that, I never heard him. I never heard nothing come out with him saying he was better than any other legends or stuff like that. That was mentioned, in the YTBC. But you know he's doing his thing, man. You can't fault him for that, man. You know he's got like a little daughter or whatever like that. You know he's young, 26 years old. He's not even 30 yet, or even in his late 30s. So we don't know how long he's gonna be around, but he really is maximizing his dollar, and he's a prize fighter, and that's why these guys are fighting for glory, but primarily a paycheck. You know, at the end of the day. So, with that being said, man, congratulations to Saul Canelo Alvarez. Hopefully he fights maybe Boo Boo Andrade. And not to say that he'll lose, man. Not to say that he'll lose. Because Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, it looks like he takes risk. But, and stuff like that. He sort of fights like Willie Monroe. I compared him to Willie Monroe Jr. and stuff like that. But Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, even though he's a slick fighter and stuff like that, it's got a little bit more English on it. You know what I'm saying? He's willing to sit in the pocket and finish and bob and weave and stuff like that. And like I said, you know, Saul Canelo Alvarez, he's a combination puncher. So, you know, if you stand in front of him and he lets off a 2-3 punch combination, it's more than likely he's going to get land with one punch, land one of the punches, you know. So outside of that, man, you guys let me know what y'all think about the performance. You guys let me know what y'all think about, you know, where does he go next? Should he be fighting for like legacy? Should he even like fight Triple G? Excuse me, in saying that, he said he like offered Triple G a certain amount of money to fight and stuff like that. Or you know, let me know your opinions about Saul Canelo Alvarez. Other than that, man, thanks for listening. To all the new subscribers, man, I appreciate it, man, for subscribing to my channel and stuff like that. I'm pretty fair, man. If I'm biased, I'll let you know. If I don't like a fighter, I'll let you know. And yeah, man, share, you know, subscribe, man. Other than that, man, I'll catch y'all later. Goodbye.